Hi, everyone, and welcome. Uh, you're in a class called AICE, General Paper, AICE. And my name is Mrs. Stevens. And I bet it was a surprise because you probably left school thinking you were going from English 3 to English 4. Well, they changed it up on us all. And this is a general paper, a writing course. It teaches you how to write for college. It teaches you how to think as an adult, as a person of the world, so that you can be a functioning member of society, which means you need to know a little bit of everything, okay? So that's what we're going to do this year, a lot of that. So let me show you around a little bit of what we have. You're going to be on Schoology most of the time. And it's not going to look exactly like this because normally you'll go into your courses and click into your course. How they have it set up is you have your home page, then we have a welcome tab, and then your weekly folder tab. Those are the tabs you're going to have to keep track of, okay? So in the welcome folder first, this is what you need to do. You need to go down through here with your parents, preferably, and look through all of this. If you're watching this video, you already made it to the welcome message, right? Communication information, that's going to, if you click in there, you'll have my phone number that is dedicated specifically for you guys, my email information. You can always email me through Schoology, of course, and information so your parents can get a hold of me too. In class expectations, I'll be honest, most of it that is written here has rules and applications for the classroom. And normally, if we were in class together, we would write this up together, quite a bit of it. And some of it is, school rules. You gotta wear an ID when you're here. You don't eat food in the classroom. You have your supplies ready. Phone and electronic devices, including your headphones and your wireless headphones so that you're not Bluetoothing while I'm talking. You can use your electronic devices when I say it's okay to use your electronic devices when we get into the classroom, okay? And you'll use them for research and everything if we don't have computers. If we're home all the time, it's fine. You'll have your computer. Attendance is a priority. We need to be able to be together. You need to do the work on time to manage the course. There is this e-learning handbook, and you'll find it here, and it's also available in Spanish if you need it. And when you go in here, this is something you really must read through with your parents. It is your attendance requirements, grading requirements, attendance, academic integrity, no plagiarism, okay? If there's discussions online and you copy and paste one that somebody else did, that's plagiarism, it's stealing, you can't do it. Classroom telephone, yeah, you're gonna be able to get a hold of me. I'm going to have all sorts of curriculum and instruction online for you ready to go. My grading policies I'll show you in a minute. The one thing about attendance, a student is counted as present for 5 days of the week if they've completed or attempted to complete all the work and they check in daily. So it is not like the spring. Remember when everything was due by Sunday night at 12 or 11:59? Okay, it's not like that anymore. Now you have to show up daily. You have to do the daily work. And you also have to have attendance. If you are going to be out, even though it's e-learning, it's the same rules. You have to let us know. You have to call into the office. Have your parents call into the office. If there's some reason that you cannot be here or attend online classes, you can't just not go on. It will be an absence, okay? So go through that with your parents. Then we'll go back here and grading information. For the AICE course, it's 60%. 60% is your classwork. That's homework. We're going to have a lot of writing. We're going to have some presentations. You're going to have to write essays. You're going to have to write long paragraphs, mostly a lot of long paragraphs. There will be practice exams, and that's 25% of your class or grade, and that's to prepare you for the exam at the end of the year. And then there's a grade, 15% for employability. Y'all are getting ready to go out into the world, right? You're young adults. Some of you are already working, I'm sure. And what you need are skills to be out there in the workforce. So it's a mindset. It's a way of thinking. You need to know how to learn. You need to have a work ethic. Okay. Most people have a work ethic that means you are on time, you're present, you do what's asked of you, you're polite or decent, respectful. All of those things are all required for workability or employability. If you don't have those things, what happens to you on the job? You get fired. Okay, so I don't want to fire you. I want to give you those easy 50%, 15% points, because I'm sure that all of you are employable. Okay, we'll work on it. And let me see back here again. Grading information, scope and sequence for AICE. I don't think there's anything in there. How-to tutorials. Getting started with Schoology. Okay, that guides you through some basics. If you were not in the school system last year, you may not have ever used Schoology. So you need to go in there. How to send a private message, how to make a video, conferencing. I want to be able to conference every day during our class time. I will be there. You guys can join the conference. It is the best way to get through the course. How to upload assignments, turn it in. We're going to use that. You're going to use that the first week. We don't have that textbook. We don't have that textbook. And okay, another Schoology guide for students. So all of that is there for you. And again, the handbook again. So it's very important that you know where all these things are. And then this is the most important thing, because this is the work you're going to be assigned. You go into your weekly folder, and I'm going to tell you, you have an overview, you have your EQ. Anybody ever remember that? The essential question. What are you going to need? What's the vocabulary, the overview? All these things are the things that you would normally have seen up on the board, right? Every classroom you've walked into for the last 10 years or your entire school life, whatever, it's been up on the board. This is what we're doing today, right? Today's date, the essential question, here's your vocabulary, we're working on this topic, and this is what we're going to talk about, okay? Or this is the overall approach to what we're doing. So all of that is that board. The overview of assignment, I'm going to put it in here, I'm going to put it in here, and I'm going to put it in the assignment instructions. So right now I'll just go in here. So this is what it's going to look like when you go in to do your work. You're going to have the overview, and when you go into there, it pretty much shows you, I hope it shows what I want. Yep, there it is. And it's just an Excel spreadsheet, and it's 5 days or however many days we have that week. The topic, what you're going to need to do this task, and what the task is. Just a real quick overview. So this is your week in a nutshell. Good place to find that overview. And then if you go into Monday, there's a little bit more. Okay, you get your icebreaker, the sheet you have to fill out, the contact form. And when you click into these things, these are your instructions for that day. You have to download this form, save it, and fill it out, and return it. It is an assignment. Okay, and let me see, I can show you those forms even. Let's see. Right, this is your AICE lessons. And then this is the parent contact sheet. And I want your parents to go down through and show me that you've done these things. You read about classroom expectations, you went over the handbook, you watched the video, any comments, and then just send it back to me. How do you want to be contacted? Your parents specifically. Do they prefer a text, a phone call, email? Give me exactly how to call or get a hold of them, okay? I think that's it for that. So, in a nutshell, we have a lot of work to do. We're going to read a lot of stuff. We're going to learn what AICE is. It actually requires a test at the end of the year. It is provided by Cambridge University. And if you pass it with a really good grade, you will get 2 college credits for free. And that's pretty awesome. If you don't get the college credits, don't sweat it. It still counts as a test, but it's not going to make or break you in the class. Okay, so hopefully we'll get in the classroom soon. I really am hoping things clear up and we can get in here, because a lot of the questions we're going to talk about deal with opinions. And when you have opinions, you always can have some good debates. And I love a good debate. So we're going to learn on paper how to figure out 2 sides of a story. Okay, there's always 2 sides, at least 2 sides to every story. And we're going to learn how to incorporate that into a paper, how to argue it logically, because you're young adults. You can't just say, because I said so. You have to actually back it up with something real. And I'm going to help you learn how to do that. And again, hopefully we'll get in here soon. We can actually debate. So I will talk to you later. We've got a lot of work to do. Show up to class. Let's talk. Let's be online together. And I think it'll be fun, okay? Peace.